I love this question. Have you ever noticed how someone asks you a question that sounds perfectly polite on the surface, yet leaves you feeling a little off balance, maybe even subtly challenged? That's not an accident. In social psychology, questions can be one of the most powerful tools of influence. And the trick is that they disguise control as simple curiosity. Think about the question, are you sure about that? At face value, it seems harmless, even concerned. But underneath, it plants doubt. Questions challenge your confidence and shifts the power dynamic. You go from standing firm in your decision to second-guessing yourself, all because of a polite little phrase. Another classic example is, don't you think it would be better if... Notice what's happening there. It's framed as if they're giving you freedom to choose, but really, they're steering you toward their preferred option. You're not being asked. You're being guided gently, but firmly, into compliance. The person asking gets to look reasonable and respectful, while you quietly surrender ground. These kinds of polite questions are subtle power moves because they exploit our natural tendency to answer when asked. A question feels less aggressive than a statement. If someone told you outright you're wrong, or do it my way, you'd resist. But when they frame it as a question, your guard doesn't go up as quickly. You respond, and in that response, you often reveal more than you intended or adjust your behavior to match their unspoken expectations. It's also important to pay attention to the timing of these questions. They usually show up at key decision points when you've just expressed an opinion, committed to a choice, or made a move that threatens their sense of control. Instead of pushing back directly, they plant a seed of doubt in the form of a question, letting you do the work of pulling yourself back in line. The real danger of these questions is that they're so easy to dismiss as harmless. Because they're polite, we don't label them as manipulative. But once you see the pattern, you'll notice how often people in positions of influence, whether at work, in relationships, or even among friends, use this tactic. Recognizing it doesn't mean you need to fight every question. It means you stop taking them at face value. You pause, you examine the intent, and you decide whether to answer, whether the best move is to simply smile and not play their game at all.